But first, we're kicking off the show with our foodie fix as Miriam is back to talk all about the good pastelitos, empanadas, and croquetas, and more in our foodie fix. Miriam, glad to have you back on the show. Good to see you.
I'm so glad to be back. And let me tell you, I don't know about you, but I have to talk to someone on higher up department to bring you to these foodie fixes because there were a plethora in this shoot. And I know you have been here for a while, Jason, but let me tell you, bakeries in South Florida are so important. Like, if you don't have one around your corner, there's something wrong around there. So Pinecrest Bakery has been taking over South Florida. They have 22 locations, and they're not your ordinary bakery. Oh, no. They put a little bit of traditional home-loving goodness into their not only bakeries, but also their restaurant menu, which not many know. Here's Pinecrest Bakery.
Located on South Dixie Highway is the home of the official headquarters of Pinecrest Bakery. This beloved South Florida bakery holds a restaurant and a central production facility. Founder of Pinecrest Bakery, Efrain Valdes Jr., opened the bakery back in 2012.
I was talking to Victoria, your daughter.
Yes.
She told me that the reason why the bakery was started was because after church, you guys wanted to, get some pastelitos, some tostada, cafecito, but there were none in Pinecrest. So tell me, how's that story that came about?
Absolutely. So we go to church on Sunday as a Cuban traditional family, most of us do, and standing at one of the lights, we say, we're a little hungry now. I wish there was some place where bakery that kind of like what we grew up with, where we can stop by 5 minutes, get a croqueta, cortadito, and be on our way. And we didn't have that. And a few months later, we came up with the idea of putting on a traditional bakery here in Pinecrest. And the story continues. And here we are almost 9 years later.
9 years later, and tell me, how many locations?
22.
22 that range in Miami and in Broward?
From Key Largo all the way to North Miami Beach.
Wow, look at you, Efrain.
Absolutely.
How do you feel?
Awesome. Awesome. We always attribute the success to our customers, to our community, and mostly to our dedicated staff and team members, which they're there day in and day out. We were the first bakery to be open 24 hours a day. And eventually we will go back to that timeline, but we're very, very grateful for that.
The bakery offers more than 150 Cuban delights, such as croquetas, guava and cheese pastelitos, to sandwiches like the medianoche. And at this location, they have their restaurant, which offers a variety of Caribbean dishes.
All right, we made our way onto a table with a bunch of goodies from Pinecrest Bakery restaurant.
Delicious.
Now, we were talking off camera and we were talking about your partner, who is the brains behind the kitchen. Tell me how that happened.
Yeah, so my partner is a talent of Pinecrest Bakery. All food products in Pinecrest Bakery are his mastermind. He's the one that creates the recipes for this. And then with the great staff that we have, we replicate it. So what you have in front of you, it's just a snippet of what he does for the company.
From tostones rellenos to oxtail to masitas de cerdo, which are pork chunks, there's plenty to choose from. Efrain and I actually head to the kitchen to make a popular dish from the restaurant.
All right, awesome. So what does a mofongo have?
Well, green peppers, onions, white wine, garlic, plantains, and cilantro sauce. This is one of the key ingredients of the mofongo, the shrimp. One of our dedicated, incredible chefs is doing the mixture.
And the mushing is the most important part, right?
Absolutely. You gotta mush it to the right consistency before you can actually cook it.
That looks so good.
It really does.
Look at that shrimp. Oh my goodness. Ay, Dios mío.
And voila, the mofongo. And there are several Pinecrest bakeries with restaurants in them. Plus, Pinecrest Bakery plans to open more locations to the rest of Florida. Efrain believes that their success is thanks to the traditional way of doing things at the bakery.
From a production point of view, it might not be the best thing to do, but from a traditional point of view, bringing kitchen to table, pastries to table, to homes. It's the best way to do it. And we keep the integrity of product. We buy very high-end materials for our product. We don't cut corners. And with that love and with that integrity and with that day-to-day, this is our success.
Wow, Miriam, there's like something for everyone.
Yeah, there's so much. Of course, you have the bakery in the front, with your café con leche and the croqueta, but in the back is where the real party's at, the restaurant. Yes, a little bit of music, a little bit of food, and of course, a little bit of the drinks. Anything for everyone. If you want to see their entire menu, you can head on over to pinecrestbakery.com.
So you got to taste a lot of great food there. What was your favorite item on the menu that you had?
It's like saying, who's your favorite child? Who's your favorite dog? Like, I can't choose, but, I love me a good, interesting enough, the café con leche, I'm like a coffee connoisseur. Mind blown. It's like so good. But don't get me wrong, the food is delish, but man, that café con leche changed my life. Do you have any like Cuban favorites that you're willing to try? Maybe I can grab a little something for you.
Well, I love a good Cuban sandwich. I actually tried to make one myself. It's always an epic fail, but I feel like since I'm down here in Miami, there's got to be someone who can give me like the 411 on how to do a good Cuban.
Pinecrest Bakery is where it's at. You know what? I'm already speed dial. That's it. It's done. I'm gonna get you a Cuban sandwich. Don't worry about it.
Done. Miriam, always killing the game with your foodie fix. Glad to have you back on the show. Thank you so much.
Love you.